Good morning. Robert Davis here with you again. This morning I want to bring you up to date and get you up and running on another database alternative from ElevateSoft.com. And so let's go over here to my shortcut to the tools. And the first thing I'm going to do is start up EDB Manager.exe. And we'll start a new session. We'll call this tutorial. Local, Unicode, go to local, and we'll do I got that wrong. Edit session. Tutorial. The rest of that's all good. Click OK. Open the tutorial session. Go to login. It's administrator. Remember, these are case sensitive, and it's capital E, capital D, capital B, capital D, E, F, A, U, L, T, EDB default. There we go. Click on databases, create new database. We'll call this contacts on disk. Oh, I did that again. Not what I want. Let's see. Alter database. Tutorial. And click OK. And then contacts, we want to just open it up. Click on tables and say create new table. And we'll call this contacts. And we need to find columns. So we go down here. We're going to type ID, and it's going to be an integer generated. It's not nullable, it's required. And then click add column and F name. Varchar with this 20. It's not nullable. They have to have a first name. And name. It is nullable. L name. It's not nullable. And we'll do phone 14. That can be nullable. They may not have a phone or not want to give it out. And email. And we'll make this one 75. And that can be nullable also. There we go. There's our first table. And if you open tables, you can go to contacts and say open table, and then we can enter it right here. And we'll do one more in here in the ElevateDB Manager. Okay, now let's go ahead and close the database and we'll head to Delphi. Close table, close database. You don't want to leave the database open because it's open exclusively. And we'll minimize this here. Start up Delphi and we'll create a new VCL application. And give us some space here. First thing we want to do is go down to ElevateDB and we want to put on an engine. Double click that, and we don't have to mess with any properties on this. So we'll put on a session. I've got 2 sessions. And see what we got to do here. We can put in the username and password here so it doesn't keep asking us to log in. Oops. And it's okay, you got the login and password on it. Alright. And let's see, we want to give this a session name. We'll call this. Okay. Next step is to put on a database component. And our database is clients. Clients. Let's see if we can get connected. Oh, configuration path is empty. Now, beyond engine. Yes. Oh, you gotta shut that off. Okay, now let's see if we can connect database. It's going to ask us to log in. I don't know why when we Okay, I see what's wrong. This is not supposed to be clients, it's supposed to be contacts. There we go. And contacts. Now, can we connect? Yes. Okay. Let's shut all these components down, but just by clicking active to false. And then we just need our table. And we'll grab the session name off here first. Tutorial. And then we want to get the database name. And get the table name. Contacts. Okay. Now we can double click on this, get the fields editor up, click add all fields. We don't need the ID field again. The ID is maintained internally by ElevateDB. So we'll put these somewhere around here. make this a sensible width. 329. Now let's just make it the same width as 264. Okay, just for aesthetic purposes. And you see it automatically put a data source up there for everything. And we'll set these somewhere in here so we can tidy this up. And go up here, get a TDB navigator, data controls, and put that up here. Okay. And let's do a form show event. Events. Form show. Unshow. Form show. We'll say EDB table 1. Oh, hang on just a minute. One step I forgot. You've got to do this. Go to Project, Options, Runtime Packages. Click this to true to runtime, link with runtime packages. Let's also, while we're here, let's do the appearance thing. I'm going to use copper in this case. Save. Let's go back to design and let's position this center main screen, desktop center. That's what we're looking for. And on the form show event, why do I keep doing that? I think now we'll be able to get this EDB table open. So don't forget to do that link with runtime packages. Now we should be able to run this. We'll say create a new folder. And we'll call this EDB tutorial. Double click that, save, and save. See, the maximum number of concurrent sessions has been reached. Let's see if that'll just keep doing that. Yeah, just keep doing that. Let me check this out. Be right back. Okay, I had the DB manager open. Let's see how we do here. There we go. Oops, I made a little boo-boo here. Gotta connect the navigator by data source. And I didn't do that. It's easy to forget some of these many steps you have to go through. Let's try that again. There we go. You see, the two records that we put into the DB manager are there. Now let's add a record. And we'll post that. Go back to the first record. There's my beautiful bride and my good friend Patricia. And you can get there from here. This is Delphi using ElevateDB by ElevateSoft.com. And we forgot to give this a form name. That looks dumb. Form 3. We'll call this contacts ElevateDB. There we go. Run that again. There we go. So do this one more time. Post it. There we go. Okay, so that's really all you need to go through to get up and running on ElevateDB by ElevateSoft.com. They also produce the DBI SAM, which I covered yesterday in a tutorial about up and running with DBI SAM. And that's really all you have to do. I'll do more with multiple related tables and client server in future tutorials for you. And but that's really all it takes. And I will say ciao for now. Again, my name's Robert Davis. Happy to spend the time with you here this morning, to my fellow Delphi developers. And if you have a comment or question, please post it on the YouTube site. And if you don't mind, please subscribe and click the notification bell so that you're informed whenever there's a new tutorial out that I produce. Okay, we'll do more on the databases later, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Okay, bye.